Hello, people. How y'all doing today? Hope you're having a blessed day. If you know you're watching this, subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment, turn on post notification if you can. But I got something I can talk to y'all about saving. The easy way you can run up some money, man. You can run it up quick, man. I'm telling you, you run up the band, man. You can do it. Only thing you gotta do. It's all you gotta do, man. If you just ride with me, and just don't have no fear and just go for it. You know, we ain't got nothing to lose. You got one life to live. So I say you might as well just go in, go hard. But anyway, you might as well just go in, go hard, man. So I got some tips you can do. You can put all this to work. If you put all this to work, I'm telling you, you're gonna be straight. Now, if you're old, you might not. I don't think you want to do this. If you don't got a little up in age, you probably ain't gonna want to do all this. But to all my young people, look, you can go put some work in. Now you old, you probably can do it. Cause I've seen some old folk do this too. Now, hey, I've seen some old folk put some work in now. But anyway, let's get up in the video, y'all. But hey, you know, I talked about saving. I talked about running up the bands and all that, putting up 8,000. I got a video when I really first started the YouTube. I think it was my first or second video or something. I put that out, but I got a video talking about that, and I'm here to speak on it. Talk about some things about making money, the easy way you can make some money. You know, some people talk bad about the 9 to 5, and a lot of people got their opinion on stuff, and I can't speak bad about it. And then again, I can, because some of these 9 to 5 jobs, they be on some BS. But it's all good. But I'm just here to tell you that you can do this. But you got to go be able to put the work in. See, I ran up 8,000, 8 bands. The goal was to save 10,000. But I messed up. I went up in the bag. And I seen the money, I'm like, dang. And I know 8,000, it ain't that much. It's not that much. Some of y'all probably laying on there, probably just sitting on there like it ain't nothing. Some of y'all probably getting paid. And some people ain't even got 400 in their saving account. Some people making, man, 6 figures and still living paycheck to paycheck. Now, and they're crazy. But I just say, man, as long as you doing something, you grinding, you putting the work in, you good. But this is an easy way. This is how I did it, man. I went, I got the video talking about all this, but I'm here to speak on it again. So, I got my job, and, I was working, doing my thing. Working, doing all that. Started saving, started putting up money. But before all this, I saved up for a wedding. And I know for sure that was had been over 5 bands. By myself on my end. And my wife, she paid some money for our beach wedding. So, before all that, I was already stacking money anyway. Just grinding, putting the work in. But when I got done with the wedding, so I decided to say, man, I'm finna stack 10,000. I'm finna save that. So I started doing it. At first, I started doing it with the envelope challenge. I know y'all know about the envelope thing. So I started doing it with that. So I really just like, man, I don't like all this going back and getting the change and all that. So I'm like, man, I'm just gonna put a certain amount up and save. Start doing it. So I started saving, started doing things, putting the money up, 8,000. But I'm gonna tell y'all how I got it. I started going to work. Gotta go to work. Start going to work. Start putting in overtime, doing 16 hours. I come in a day, skip a day, come in a day, skip a day. And some days I just go hard, don't skip a day. So sometimes it was over 16 hours I was doing. So then I'm on night shift already. So it was like sun up to sun down. I'm working, grinding, putting the work in. And I had days, man, I felt sick. I felt I just felt crazy, man, just going in like this. But You know, I stayed motivated. I stayed doing it. Stayed coming up in there. I'm talking about, I ain't just coming up into this job and just not doing no work. I was up and there grinding. Soon the people, they saw my face and everything, they see me, they like, yo, he gonna work. Because I knew what the play was. I knew what time it was. I knew I gotta put this work in to get this money, to stack it up and save it. So I was doing that, pulling the 16 hours every day. People coming in looking at me crazy. They like, man, you know you ain't making no money. You know on the taxes, they gonna be eating you up. Yeah, I know that, but that's all I knew at the time. That's all I knew. I ain't have no other kind of side hustle. I did have a side hustle, flipping diabetic test scripts. I know some of y'all might not know about that, but I got caught on to that with a little side hustle, started doing that little business, you know, then, yeah, that's the only side hustle I had. But other than that, I stopped doing it. So I ended up going back, doing the 16 hours. So that's all I knew at the time, just grind and put the work in. So I was just doing it like that. And then, you know, I started saving it up, saving the money, stacking it up, you know, started seeing the money coming in. And then I heard this saying. It said, I forgot what the person said, man. The guy said, if you can stack one, you can stack 10. That really motivated me. When he said that, bro, I'm like, man, I thought I can save $1,000 like it ain't nothing. So when I thought about it, I'm like, man, I'm finna run it up, man. I'm finna run it up. So I started doing it. You know, I started saving. You know, started putting everything, start putting the work in, started doing it. So the supervisor, they were like, man, they know I'm a hard worker. So they gave me the overtime like it wasn't nothing. They gave it to me. And to this day, and I see them, they be like, hey, and they speak, and they nice. And they know I wasn't just coming in there trying to ride the clock and not do nothing, just be lazy. I came in there because I know for sure I was on a mission. And I ain't gonna say, man, it ain't easy. It ain't easy. And I know some people say do it for 6 months straight, working 16 hours. They say working 8 hours a week, putting in work like that. It ain't gonna be easy. It sounds good, but it's not gonna be easy. I'm telling you from what I experienced, it's not easy. But, you know, if you can do it, do it. Don't let nobody talk you out of nothing. Don't let nobody talk you out of nothing. If you got that mind, you got that made up in your mind that you want to do that, the 8 hours a week, go for it. Try it. You know, if you know you got to handle some kind of business, you know you got to reach some kind of goal and something, go try it. I just say try it. Don't listen to nobody else. Just do it. And I'm going to be real with y'all. I couldn't pull 8 hours a week. I had to skip a day. I had to at least take a break because, man, I was so crazy, man. I felt crazy, man, you know. I don't know, getting the overtime, anxiety messing with me. You know, I felt sick, all kind of stuff, man. I was going back to back with it. To my back to back. I'm talking about, man, some days, man, I ain't getting no rest. Probably 3 hours. 3 hours in. And back at it. Grinding. So I'm going to let you know. I'm making this video to motivate y'all. If y'all really trying to run something up, if you really trying to go get it, if you got a job you can go in and get overtime, they let you get it, go get it. If they let you get all the overtime you can, run it up. If you can try to pull them hours, run it up. If you know you got a goal, something that you trying to reach, go do it. And don't let nobody talk you out of it. Because there's going to be some people that going to be talking down about it. And they ain't going to want you to make it. They don't want you to reach your goal. So what I was doing, ain't too much. I told people. I came in and got the overtime, but I see now that they were hating. They didn't want you to make all the money. They were saying stuff, which is true. Like, they're going to be, the taxes, they're going to be taxing you and everything. So I know that part, but I still brought home some good money, though. I still saved it up. It's better than nothing. It's better than being broke. Grind for a good season, then chill. Whatever you got planned, then go for it. But I just say, hey, that's a good way to run it up, you know. And I got some more tips I want to share about the saving things, but I got a certain goal that I'm trying to reach before I share all this. And I don't like talking about nothing that I never been through. And I don't want to just get up here and act like I know it all, like I'm just big balling and all that. I want to speak on certain things that I done been through, and I got some more things that I got in store, but I ain't gonna drop on too much on that right now until I start seeing what I want to see, and then I can share it with y'all and give y'all some gems on about the banks and everything, how they run and how you can run a checkup, how you can save it. But what I'm doing now, I need to get back on that 16 hours, running that every day, and I can show y'all how I can do it. And when you see that money, you be like, dang, when you got it in your hand, when you have all that money in your hand, you don't even be tired no more. You don't be tired no more, I'm telling you. You have that money in your hand, you be like, dang, bro, you gonna want to do it again. You'll get addicted to doing it. I'm telling you. But, and I know working like that, working like back to back crazy, I know it ain't good. But you want to just do that and get up out of it. You don't want to keep doing that junk, cause it ain't healthy for you. But if you trying to you got a goal you want to reach, you want to go and knock it out the way, go put that work in, man. Go put that work in. And forget what they talking about, man. They gonna talk down anyway, so, hey, you got one life to live, so might as well go hard. But hey, I just want to share that with y'all, man. I hope y'all have a blessed day, and stay tuned. Peace.